As a district coordinator, I had to be extremely strategic in order to plan these engineering connections and put them into our curriculum. So what I did is I received the buy-in first from administrators. I provided them the research behind STEM education. I took them through some great STEM activities, and we looked at how this could work in their campuses. Our district is starting off with grades 1 through 3 for this year. So I brought in our engineering leaders. I brought in a monolingual and a bilingual teacher from each campus for grades 1, 2, and 3. And I showed them, look at STEMscopes, take a look at your 4th E, which is your elaborate. There, you'll find your engineering connections. So once they saw that, I said, all I'm gonna do is add 4 more days to your science curriculum. And we're gonna take that component and we're gonna elaborate it by using our engineering connections.
I use engineering connections to team build, to allow my students to become independent learners and for them to be able to communicate their ideas with their groups. It allows them to think critically, share ideas. They have to decide what are they going to build and how are they going to build it together. It has also been very powerful for our school to see the students grow and become independent learners.
We use engineering connections in the classroom as a partnership with our engineering design wheel, and that gives the children an opportunity to be creative and have cognitive thinking skills, as well as to plan, ask questions, imagine, and create. The E in STEM was very unknown for my students because they just don't take the time to think that engineering is all around them. It's all around the world. They had the opportunity to be design engineers themselves by creating a case that would hold a set of marbles for 45 seconds, and it had to close and open.
I use engineering connections in my classroom to help students to articulate what they have learned through a public speaking setting. And as an educator, I use engineering connections to help my students become critical thinkers and problem solvers. At first, I felt like my students were frustrated because their prototype wouldn't work and they expected direct teacher help. And when it was explained to them that they had to go back to their teams and problem solve and why their prototype wasn't working, develop a new plan, develop a new design, they started using the trial and error, and they started working as a team to develop something new and something better.